Have you ever thought about the very idea of you are holding yourself back and you are creating certain circumstances in your life that are giving you reasons to hold yourself back? And so you are just basically coming up with all these things because you have an underlying belief that is pretty much holding you back, and you pretty much rationalize it. Let me explain what I'm talking about. So, for example, you want to lose weight. This is an idea, and you want to lose weight, but you have this underlying idea that you are obviously resisting this thing because your whole identity is not used to believing that I can be a fit person, and not it is just simply not used to get into this new reality that you want to achieve. And so therefore, since you have this limiting belief of like I might not be able to do this, you are coming up with all these external circumstances, for example. So, for example, you unconsciously do not really want to go to the gym, or you have certain type of resistance to go to the gym. And so what you will do is you will not eat enough, for example, or you will eat too much, and so you can come up with an excuse for yourself that I'm sore today because I haven't eaten enough, or I just ate too much, and therefore I just cannot go to the gym. Or another idea, today I just have too much homework and work, or like some work tasks I have to do, and I just really have to do that today. Or another idea, another example, I haven't met with my friend for a month, therefore today I have to meet with him because and therefore I just simply cannot go to the gym. And so I basically yesterday I was working out, and I was thinking about, like, man, like, what are the things that I'm holding back myself with? Because I feel it every single day that there are some things and certain areas inside my life that I'm not giving 120%. And why don't give 120% into everything you do? This is my philosophy. Whatever you do, do it 120%. Like, what the freaking hell are you holding yourself back with? Why? Like, if you are doing any sort of activities, like, why to hold yourself back? Like, why to put out this strains on yourself? And so I just got these ideas that, for example, you know, um, I am holding myself back with my business some days with not eating enough. So therefore, I can rationalize that why I haven't made more sales calls. Yeah, because I was a bit sore, and I just haven't eaten enough. Or I just simply have a bad gut feeling because I haven't eaten enough, and I'm doing intermediate fasting, and I'm in a certain way rationalizing it. Therefore, I just simply do not have to give 120%. I just simply can allow myself not to put myself 100% out there because I haven't eaten enough. I'm just a bit hungry, and I'm the one who is creating these circumstances for myself. And I was thinking about, like, man, like, whatever is in the way is just like a created idea of why am I resisting for this whole thing. And so I started thinking that, man, like, what are all the things that I'm putting on? Like, these are some walls that I'm putting on, and these are some excuses, and this is the exact mechanism how you are holding yourself back too. And um, this just led me thinking that, like, brother, like, how many things I'm doing that are holding myself back, and again, like, where are my limits, and why am I holding myself back with anything? And again, I also love music, and recently I haven't been engaging with music in a way that I would have otherwise done if I wouldn't have done business, for example. And so like, and some days I'm the same way with music too. Like some days I'm just tired. Like most of the time I'm doing my biggest musical session in the day, like at night after gym and stuff. And some days I'm just like, yeah, I'm tired, therefore I do not do that, bro. These are all external circumstances. These are all external things that I'm coming up with. And so I'm just challenging you to ask yourself what kind of artificial walls you are putting on unconsciously that are holding yourself back. Yeah, I do not want to go to the work because I'm tired or sore. Like, you are creating your circumstances to be that way because you are resisting that thing. But the biggest question is why you are resisting that thing. Why, whatever you're doing, brother, why don't you give in 120%? Whatever you're doing, it might be that you are it might be that you have to eat shit. There are times and there are days when you just have to go through some challenges because this is how life works. It doesn't mean that everything has to be easy. It doesn't mean that you have to like everything. But on the other hand, whatever type of activities you're doing, why to put on any sort of walls? Why to hold yourself back with anything? And so this led me to this idea of where are the limits, brother? If I wouldn't put on any sort of limits, I'm 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 I wouldn't like to say this, but I don't make $10 million a year because I'm holding myself back with all these ideas. Obviously, there is like a logical idea why you can say that, yeah, I might not have the skill set and the opportunity to be able to do that, but why don't I have that? Why don't I have that? Obviously I will need some time, but this is also just a belief, like this is just a belief. The core idea here, what I want to come up with and to really give it to you is, what would you be able to really do and achieve if you wouldn't be holding yourself back in any way in your life? What you would be able to do, like what you would be able to create, and what are all these things that are just, some anchors on you and that you would just let and you would just go. What if you would be yourself all the time? What if you would be giving 120% in every single activity you are doing? What if you would have anything in life, you would just go ahead 120%? Because at the end of the day, you are choosing what to do. You are creating your circumstances consciously and unconsciously. And I'm challenging you to ask yourself, what kind of barriers am I coming up with unconsciously that I am putting in myself, putting in the way? What am I putting in the way, bro? What am I putting in the way? And so for me, these things are like, yeah, I just have to do my morning routine. I just have to be, I just have to live this monk life. I just have to be in a certain frame, blah, 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 blah. These are all just, ideas that you are creating that you must. This is again like confusing the real, actual, deep thing. What do we want to achieve and get to with all this pretty much. I would like to reframe it, so pretty much confusing the actual, well, the actual value that we have, the actual thing, actual meaning with the circumstances. So, for example, I'm confusing actually running and enjoying and loving my business and like fulfilling my life with, I have to do sales calls, or I have to make money, like these ideas. And so another super duper interesting idea I would like to leave you with is, brothers and sisters, I just got a mind blank here. So sorry for this, but I just had it in the back of my mind. Yeah, Have you ever thought about when you are just super duper enthusiastic about something, when you are just like, man, I love this thing, I just want to figure this thing out, and you just do not care about eating, you just do not care about other people, you do not care about how you feel. That's the thing. That's the thing when nothing is holding you back. That's the thing when you really want to do something. And when you want to do something and when you're 120% engaged, then you can kill it. Then you can kill it. And this is the place where you want to get to. So don't resist. Why are you resisting that thing? And if you're resisting that thing, why are you resisting that thing? And so if you can figure out why are you resisting that thing, you can figure out what do you really want to actually do, because the actual ideas of why you're resisting that thing will give you the answer for why is that. And man, what you would be doing so you can make 120%. Do that thing, man. This is your life, bro. Peace.